Happy Monday. It is time for what is in my bin of mass made stuff. And this is what I've pulled out. So I've pulled out some of the marbled watercolor paper, some of the paper that I made with wax and um, ink sprays, and a snippet roll. But what I want to do is I had these laying on my desk and I think they're really cool, but they're too big for how I like to use words. So then I thought I have these. So that is what I'm going to use. I have a couple of different ones, and I want to create these with this and this. Let's do it. Hi everyone, my name is Mary Lou, and this is Create Junk Journals with Mary Lou. So I have these two, no, they're like journal cards that I made for a journal for a lady. And I think they're beautiful. They're made out of old vintage hankies that are just about falling apart. And then I put lace on it and an avocado net and all kinds of stuff. So I think they're really cool. I also have a snippet roll that I can use. And I have all kinds of other material. I have my paper cutter right beside me if I need it. But I think most of it I'm going to be doing with scissors, because if I am using fabrics, then I don't want to really bog up my paper cutter. So the Tim Holtz ideology stickers that I have that have words on them. I have snarky, which is totally me. Okay, occasions, and chit chat. So the chit chat I find interesting because it's just, I am sorry, it's just all words. And so I think I can pull words out of here. Like, I don't want to make a like words with before or different or like, but I can probably use little. I can probably use people, like things like that. So that's kind of what I want to do. I want to create these out of all of this. So, yeah, let's just see where we're going to go. So, to start with, I'm going to need to take strips out of all of this. And that means that I need to um, grab my ruler. And I need to draw some lines so I can cut pieces out. And I want to just start with the fabric ones. So I am cutting it. I don't even know how big that is. Just kind of drawing a line. So it's about 3/4 of an inch is what I am making them. If they need to be smaller, then I'll need to cut them smaller. But that is where I am going. It's just, I don't know if I need both of them. I think just the one will be plenty, but I don't know. Maybe I want to use half of one and half of the other. I don't know. I'm just going to cut one for now. So let's just leave it at that. Because I don't want to waste it. I think they are so lovely. And I think the pink one I may actually not use at all, because I think this one is just too pretty. Like, I can use this in a journal easily, where this one with the yellow is not that easy to use. So I think I'm going to go with this one, because then I'll be covering most of it up. So then it's all good to go. Okay. So now I'm going to grab my scissors And I'm just going to cut out as straight as I can. I am not the world's best cutter. I don't know. I think I need to, sometimes I think I need to go back to kindergarten and learn how to cut. And I like that this has all the sewing on it too. So that kind of gives it like that a little bit of extra, right? There we go. There. That'll do. So now I am going to take one and I'm just going to use something. And I need my inker and I want to use a dark ink. So let's see what I can find. I have scorched timber here. Let's use scorched timber. So this is like a super simple project, just using scraps. That's really what this is. Like, well, I'm not really using scraps, but you could just use scraps. If I had scraps, I would use them. I don't keep scraps. And I'm using 3-in-1 glue to stick this on here. And I'm just putting it right there. So that'll give me, I'll be able to get 2 out of this. So I'm going to cut this just like that, straight as I can, and then around like that. And how lovely is that? So it's just itty bitty, but now I have that and I can use it in my journal and I can ink around it. And it has a little bit of fabric and it has a little bit of, it's pretty sturdy because it's on a file folder. Which one else do I want to do? Different? Together. Let's do together. Together. So ink. And the ink is key here. If you don't put ink on it, it is just not going to look the same. It just won't look finished. You can use a marker or something to like color on the ends, or but you need to color around your little words. I know I say that all the time, but it is absolutely true. You're framing your work, right? And if you want something to look a little bit more vintage, then you absolutely need to ink around the edges. So I can get 2 out of 1 strip, which is beautiful. Okay. What other one do I want to use? Different. I do want to use different. So I never use these, like ever. They're sitting in my drawer. I just leave them there and never use them. And then all of a sudden, I just came up with that idea, and I thought, oh, that is a great idea to do. Okay, so I've inked around this already. I've got glue on my finger, so everything is getting stuck to me. Little. I want little. Because I'm also working on something for my granddaughter, like kind of putting some things together. I haven't decided what I want to do, but I think little is a great thing to do. And I also need to work on something for my grandson, so yeah, little works for him as well. Oop. People. That's what I say all the time. People. People. Let's go to the next page. Let's see. Friendship. That's a much better one. Let's just go on. Friendship. Friendship is what our community is fantastic for. Um, Everybody is just wonderful. I am loving the community a lot. I do. Um, I've got nothing bad to say. Well, I think I may not even use any of this. I think I really, really love how this looks with the fabric. I just love it. Beautiful. Now I'm not crazy about all that yellow, so I'm going to just put it aside because I'm done with the yellow. I want some of that purple because maybe I can put it into my I can still put it into my lavender and lace. Or lavender and lace. Really? Lavender and coffee. Um Create. Well, I'm going to take that one little piece of yellow still because I want that piece of fabric to hang off of there. And I didn't put any ink on there. I didn't put any glue on there. Did you see that? I was just making a mess. So this video is going to be just, I'm not going over half an hour. I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to explain more of what I am doing. I'm just kind of crafting away here, just sitting here using things that I have in my stash. And that is what my Mondays are really for, is to just use what I have laying around and not create anything more. See how create. Love it. So I have another one. So I need another one. Smile. Let's smile. I like smiling. I forgot to ink around the create one. Okay. I'm going to put that right on there. Oops, that's my tummy. And my tummy talks to me. It is telling me that it is time for breakfast. So I am just going to finish these words, and then I think that's beautiful. Okay. Adventure. I like adventure. There we go. Put some glue on there. Cut that down. And cut it down this way. And these are going to be fun to use for the paper dolls as well, I think. Because, yeah. I have the journal of the paper dolls, or the 52, the city of the paper dolls. And maybe eventually it'll be a world of paper dolls. Who knows? The rate that I'm going right now is looking that way. Imagine. I think I want imagine. I like that. So these are words that I understand. Hope and things like that. I don't get that. Like, I don't want that in my journals. But these I get. So they make sense. And this is just using what I have in my stash, and now I have something different. So yeah, that's always fun. So I have a whole bunch here. I'm going to continue making them, but I think you get the idea of what to do. I'm going to show you how I think that I can use them in my in my journal. So I have my City of the Paper Dolls here, the 52 paper dolls. And there's none here yet because I am working ahead of time. So you will have already seen what I've done with the picnic one. Smile. I think smile would be good. Oh, I could have used that as a license plate, couldn't I have? I think I want it right there and then have that little bit of fabric sticking out. So I'm just sticking that in there. Whoops. And put smile right there. There. Then on this one, do I have one? No. I don't know what I want to put there. This one is going to get they're all yellow, which is okay for this one. I think friendship. Let's put friendship on here. Why not? All these dolls are all my friends now. I'm pretty easy when it comes to friendship. Let's put friendship on there. So that is kind of how I envision using this, and I think it is fun. Do I have another one? Adventure. Something. But you could use it. I just don't have anything to put on there. I could probably take one of the occasions. Let's see. Can we do celebrate? Let's see. Celebrate. Let's do celebrate. So and I think I want to put it on something different. I think I want to put it on this. So let's ink around this. Use some glue. There. Put this right on here. So that's another way that you can use your snippet rolls, right? You can just use it to create something different. And like, for me, it is easier to keep a snippet roll than it is to keep scraps. Because the scraps, I don't see the point in keeping them. But the snippet roll, it kind of works the same way, but then you get something that looks like that. There. Now let's put that, and then I'm just going to put this right there behind her. Let's see if it'll attach, and it is. There we go. How cute is that? I love it. Oh, I like it so much. Yeah, perfect. So that is my project for today. And I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to play with this for a while longer because I'm really enjoying this. This is so much fun. I hope you're enjoying this too. Try it out. It is really like, what else are you going to do with all this stuff? So check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because, as you can tell, you never know what's going to happen. Um, have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I will see you again on Wednesday. Bye.